When it comes to growing a business online, having tools that you just really love help you to show up more consistently and just more aligned to your brand, and it just feels really, really good. So today I really wanted to walk through just some of the tools that we love here at the Social Snippet, and some tools that I think can be really impactful for you. I think these tools are perfect for solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, or small businesses with like small teams, and even some of them can be really impactful for larger or kind of mid-sized companies or organizations with larger teams as well. And I'm going to have them all linked in the description below. The first two tools are for video editing. So the first tool is CapCut. And CapCut is an app that is kind of a subsidiary of TikTok, and it is a great app for short form, but even long form video. I think one of the big perks about doing content with CapCut is the templates. It has great fonts, it has great kind of viral reel templates that are constantly being updated by creators. It's a really good place if you want to go to fulfill a trend, to go and find a template there. It's also a really, really intuitive platform that we recommend people who are just kind of starting out with podcasting use to edit their podcasts. It's really easy just to drag and drop video and audio files, mash it up, make edits, and really can control the volume of the track as well as the video quality as well, and it's really not that complex. So CapCut is definitely one video editing tool that I would definitely recommend. And then the second one is something that I think is taking over on the video space a little bit more. CapCut is, again, really good because of the templates for short form video, but if you're uploading to Instagram, I'd really recommend you now try the Instagram Edits app, which is a new app launched by Meta for Instagram, and it is really just for that. It's a custom app for video editing on Instagram, and some of the perks there is like if you need a trending audio, it kind of goes straight, it translates straight into Instagram. You can just put it on in the app there. You don't have to kind of like download and then re-upload and then add the thing. You can kind of do it all in one place there, and it's made for Instagram. So all the aspect ratios, all the features that you expect to see on Instagram when in the Reels tab on the app, you can now do with a more robust video editing software where you can make more fine-tuned edits. Your video it's not crashing out all the time. Hopefully they're kind of getting better as time goes on. But it's great for voiceovers, it's great for adding music, and it really actually syncs up to the beat, which is something that I know can be so frustrating in other apps. So I definitely recommend, if you are doing content specifically for Instagram, is that you try out the Edits app as well. So those are the two video editing tools, CapCut and the Instagram Edits app. The next section is kind of graphics and content planning. And at the Social Snippet, we love Canva and Later. So Canva, you can now do content planning on Canva. So you can make a full monthly content calendar. You can also obviously do all your graphics and design in Canva as well. But personally, our favorite scheduling platform is Later. So typically at Social Snippet, we like to plan out our content in Canva with Canva files, and then we like to then upload them to Later. We find that Later is the best across syncing across all the different platforms. So you can cross post by just scheduling one time. You can post to Instagram Threads, you can post to YouTube, you can post to X, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and it kind of all lives in one hub, and it is really good at integrating with the platforms. You can add collaborators from Later. You can tag people, you can add hashtags, you can add first comments, you can do all the different things, and so it really integrates well with the platform, and it really has a low amount of bugs. It hardly ever if ever has any glitches. It is very on the ball in terms of actually distributing your content exactly when you want it to be distributed, so you can set it and forget it kind of. So yeah, that's what we like to use the Social Snippet. So Canvas are kind of our hub for branding graphics. We make carousels there. We edit some of our Instagram Reels in Canva. We also use it less so to plan content, but you can. But we also use it for different templates and stuff like that you can use. And then Later is it's a drag and drop Instagram planner. It has built-in analytics that we love. It also has a link in bio feature where we're able to actually update our linked landing page from our link in bio from our Instagram. Another option to use is Linktree for this, but we prefer Later's link in bio because it kind of lives in the same platform that we're already distributing our content in. With the content planner thing, it also serves as a link in bio. But say you're using Canva as your content planner, maybe you can consider a link in bio as a different option, and that is a great place for when you want to like just send people to an all-in-one one-stop shop from your Instagram. You want to send them to a link in bio, and that is those are two good options for that. So that is kind of our suggestions for graphics and content planner apps. We like to use Canva for graphics, and our favorite scheduling and link in bio platform is Later. Next, I wanted to cover email marketing because although we're a social media and podcast agency at the Social Snippet, we do also really value email marketing because that is a social media or online audience that you actually own. Say the social media app crashes, your podcast has troubles on Apple or Spotify, your email list is something that will never go out of style and is always there, nurturing relationships with your audience, and it's so important to be considering your email list and how you can grow that. And our favorite way to grow an email list is with Flowdesk. Flowdesk is just so intuitive, it's so easy, it has really awesome, super aesthetic templates that you can customize to your own different weekly emails or newsletters. It has automations, so you can build up full workflows where you have an initial email and then a follow-up email and just like a subsequent email, so you actually can build out full email funnels. Say you're segmenting from like a website opt-in or you hosted an online summit or an online workshop, or you're trying to direct somebody into an email sequence post opting into a freebie. Flowdesk works so seamlessly with Squarespace, WordPress, all those different platforms that you're probably using. Flowdesk works well with that, and it just makes it so easy to design really, really beautiful emails that can also be automated into workflows. And it's just totally a one-stop shop for all email marketing things, and we love it so much. So that would be our recommendation for email marketing is Flowdesk, because it's just so intuitive and just less stress and more conversions with Flowdesk. Next would be our file sharing option, which we love to use Trello and Google. So Trello we like to use for projects with like kind of moving parts, things where people have to kind of pass off one task to the other. We're kind of uploading drafts of things from say Canva or a PDF or a finished document, or kind of combining information. We like to use Trello, but when we're actually sharing live documents, or we want to house podcast files that are a little bigger, past social media graphics that we would like to refer back to later, we love to use Google because it is just it's a great place to work collaboratively in live time and share it. So we use Google Workspace as well as Trello, and those are kind of our two main file housing places that we like to go to use, and as well as there are favorites for working live together and sharing our files. Lastly, I wanted to go over two of our favorite podcasting resources. So for all of our podcast clients, we recommend using Riverside. Riverside is sort of an alternative to Zoom. Some people like to record podcasts on Zoom, where either by yourself or with a guest, where you hop on a call and you have your live conversation that way, and then you save the file and then edit it later after uploading it somewhere. We love to use Riverside because it is just way more adjustable. It's way more forgiving if you make mistakes. We can do way more on the back end to edit the audio and really proof it for, say you want something cut out, or you had a sound issue or there's some background noise. Riverside helps you and your guests to record on different tracks. So it allows for a much more studio quality sound. It also provides transcripts and some AI tools if you want to clip your podcast for social media, if you want to use a transcript for a blog, it does all that for you right away, all on one platform. You don't need an additional AI tool. You don't need to be paying for anything else. Riverside can do that all in one and really give you the best studio quality experience online for a podcast. The second tool that we love is Buzzsprout. Buzzsprout is kind of the next part of our process when we've recorded a podcast on our side, we've edited it, we've written for it, and now we're going to distribute it for our own podcast, the community podcast, or for our clients. We love to use Buzzsprout. Buzzsprout gives you a unique landing page for your podcast where you can link people to, and then from there you can actually direct all your listeners to any podcast platform you can imagine. Buzzsprout distributes our podcast to Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Podchaser, so many, truly countless different platforms where you can find podcasts, obviously the main two being Spotify and Apple, but it is basically one place where you have to upload, and then it distributes to all the platforms on one, and there's no reworking there or forgetting about something or not setting them at the right time to go out. It does it all at once for you. We love also Buzzsprout because it is just a great resource for tracking your stats. It gives you a very detailed roundup of where your listeners are coming from geographically, what apps they're coming from, how they're finding your podcast predictor for different downloads. This is a really helpful tool when you're trying to track the success of your podcast, trying to figure out what topics are really successful, which ones aren't. If you're even pitching for sponsorship, you need these stats, and Buzzsprout does a really phenomenal job of tracking those for you all in one place. It also gives you access to tools like background tagging and things that really help with some SEO as well. So that's why we love Buzzsprout, and that is our favorite podcasting distributor tool. And our favorite recording tool is, again, Riverside.fm. Yeah, so those are basically the tools that are the backbone of the Social Snippet. That's how we are helping our clients in a lot of ways with some of those tools. That's how we're producing a lot of our own marketing. And we would just love for you to consider using them as well. I'm going to link them below. Some of them are we're affiliate partners with. Some of them are just tools that we love. But if you're looking for more advice on how to use these tools, how do you actually implement them into your own systems, is a tool the right fit for you, you can ask us all these questions inside the Social Business Club. That is our low ticket membership where we host a really phenomenal community of small business owners and entrepreneurs who are coming together to really up-level their skills in social media, in marketing, and they're just trying to grow their business online together in community. We offer live coaching every month. We also offer free resources every month, trending audios, templates for social media, as well as advice on things like this. So if you have questions about what tool is for you, leave a comment below. Check out the Social Business Club. Use code YouTube for your first month for $1, and I will see you in there. Have a good one.